and everything, but we got in a fight, me and my wife. We did coke all night, and I ended up just punching her in her face, and she passed out with blood all over her, and I was just looking at her going, why am I like this? Why is my life so jacked up? Why can't she be happy? Why can't I be happy? I bought her a house, I bought her a horse, I bought her a pool, and we just fell apart, and needless to say, after all that violence, she ended up splitting on me, and I tried to get my life together. I tried to be the man. I got single and tried to do that route. Didn't happen, you know. I remember trying to hook up with this girl on Korn tour, and she punched me. And I was like, why do all these girls punch me? What is it? So, I don't know, man. I dove back into the alcohol, and I was a single dad at that point because my wife got hooked on methamphetamines, and I was like, man, that she's a scum of the earth, man. She left me for some skinhead. I wanted to kill this guy. I wanted to hire someone to kill him. I told her, if you try to take my money, because she said, I'm going to take half your money. I said, I'm going to give you $800,000. If you try to take any in the courts, I'm gonna do something you're not going to like. So she agreed to that. I thought she was a scumbag. She spent the money in about 6 months. And, man, I just tried, yeah, I mean, you got to be careful what you call people, because I got drunk one time, a little bit after that, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do some meth, and I thought I could just do it once, but I ended up doing it every weekend, and then it turned into every day. I took it all over the world on the Korn tours. I had to pack it in my suitcases, and my deodorant, and my vitamin pills, whatever, and I even ran out. I had to do so much. None of the guys in the band knew I was doing it, but when I ran out, I had my tweaker dealer put it in some ugly candles that he made, because when you're a tweaker, you think everything you do is like awesome, but it's really jacked up. So he sent me these ugly candles with like 8 balls stuffed in the middle. So when I got them, like in Germany, I had to just rip them out, and I was like, before they came, I was like, man, are the cops going to bust down the door? I'm going to go to prison right now, or am I going to get my drugs? And luckily, I'm just giving you an example of what I turned into, all right? And the second year that I was doing meth every day, I was trying to get clean. I was a single dad. I hired all these nannies to watch my kid, and I was like, man, I got to get clean, because this ain't right, man. I'm worried about my kid at home. I'm worried about her not having any parent. That, like, she's starting kindergarten, and all the kids have parents, and she didn't have none. She has this nanny taking care of her. So I was like, man, I got to get clean. I tried to go to rehab, didn't work, and then as a last resort, I went to this church. I didn't believe really that God was real, or you know, if he was way up, like past the stars. If he was, he doesn't know what's going on this jacked up planet. That's what I thought. But I went to the church and I said, you know what? I'm just going to hang out with these goody two-shoe Christians, and maybe they'll rub off on me. I need what they got. But when I got there, the guy just talked about how Jesus was real. He said if you talk to him, then you know, all the things in your life will start to fall away. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to try it. I snorted these drugs, tried to get power. I became a rock star, and I got all this power. But look where it's got me. It's got me just wanting to die. It's got me wanting to, you know, figure stuff out. I can't figure nothing out, so I'm going to go. And I received Jesus that day. I went home and I snorted drugs, and I said, Jesus, take this stuff from me, man, because I'm gonna lose it. My daughter's gonna lose me as a dad. I just got real with him. I didn't know if I was talking to the wall or talking to the air, but I needed something to work. I was all tweaked out, so you know, I did weirder things than that. So I might as well try to talk to someone that's not there. So I got real, man. I was just like, I don't want my daughter to lose her dad, man. Are you real? Am I a clown right now, even talking to you? Are you real? And then I'm just going to make a long story short. I want to get out here and rock the house. And but man, after a couple weeks, after that prayer, I was thumbing through the Bible and going, man, is this real? I need this to be real. I need you to be real. You know, are those people crazy? And then I felt his presence come all over me, man. Just love and gushing with peace into my heart and soul while I was on crystal meth. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? And I look up and I don't see nothing. I just feel nothing but love and peace. And instantly I was changed right there. Instantly, the next day I threw away all my 8 balls, everything. And I started a brand new life. I was able to look at my kid and tell her, your dad's going to be home. Your dad's going to raise you. I had to call my band to tell them that I'm done. And it was the best thing I ever did in my life, man. For real. No matter how much money I had over $3 million in the bank. I was worth over $10 million. I didn't have no contentment in my life. I couldn't buy it. I couldn't play it away on stage or nothing, but in that moment, every bit of contentment was given to me with God, and I'm like tripping out. It was easy to leave all that. It was hard to leave my friends because I love my friends, but I had to start a new life. I had to be risky, and I had to take care of my daughter. And I'm doing my calling now, and it feels so good. I'm telling you. And there's people in here maybe that you're struggling like I was, and like, man, I ain't no preacher. I just like to tell my story because I attract people that need what I got. And I'm just telling you, you have a calling in your life, and you're never going to be content. You're going to be struggling with your circumstances in life until you meet your Creator. And you just tell Him, I want to know you, and I want to know your plan for my life. Maybe it's in music like me. Maybe it's in business. Maybe it's to be a missionary over. I don't know what it is. There's all kinds of stuff. If He can call me, this freaky looking guy, and give me a life, He'll do it for you. So if anybody is here and you want to change your life, the Lifelike guys, they got these magazine booklets with my ugly face on the front of it, and they're going to give one to you. So just put your hand up. They're going to come and give you one of these booklets. If you want, if you're feeling anything inside, just put your hand up. He's right here. It's all good. You know, I just feel my heart here, you guys. You know, I never spoke before I played my concert, so it's kind of trippy to me, but, you know, I just want to share my heart because I gained the whole world, man, and it's crazy that it wasn't what I thought it was. It was cool in some parts, but, man, you got to be careful what you wish for in this life, man. And I'm thankful for you guys for giving me the time to talk to you, and I got a friend. His name's Pastor Dave. Where you at? See that light back there? Everybody look. Everybody that got a booklet, go to that light right there. He's going to talk to you, and then just pray with you or whatever. And we're going to wait until you get back. We're going to start the show. We won't start until he gets back and tells us. So go to him. He's a cool guy, man. I just met these guys like 3 days ago. They're real. They're real. So thank you for letting me share. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Peace.